Hello guys, I promised to tell what happened to my new Harley Benton Fusion T guitar. So let me show you how it goes here in spring cavity of the bridge. So you see that I have springs dismantled from the claw, and let me put it over there. Screw those screws a little bit further. That's roughly how I would put that. And now let me put this spring on a claw. Yeah, that's the first one. So you see the springs, they just pulled away the screws from the holes, and the thread there is skimmed. Basically they go in and out. Yeah, that's the quality of the build. It goes in and out. You see, there is no thread inside. It is completely worn. And the problem is that it just happened when I was playing. So I was playing and I just used a couple of times the machine. By the way, this is a secret technology. I just use a razor to block the machine here from swapping over. Yeah, and just, you know, those screws, they were pulled off. Then let me see how we can fix that. I have few options around. One option is to put larger and stronger screws inside with better thread, because you see here the thread is kind of tiny and doesn't seem to hold tight. The other option, a part of those larger screws with better thread, is to use toothpick and carpenter glue. Let me see what will work. So what you normally would do if you use carpenter glue is you put 1 or 2 or 3 toothpicks inside with the glue on them, screw that in and leave at least for 24 hours to glue together, and then you put on the strings and that should be fine. Normally that is something which is done on the old guitars, but this thing is just a couple days old and it is very disappointing that it happened to this one. I don't know if it is the quality of woodworks or the quality of wood as such. Probably it is too soft, or maybe the holes were drilled too large, but that what unfortunately happened. Let me try first to use larger screws and see if I can fix that just mechanically without any glue. Let me check something first. So that's the screw. I'm just wondering if that will create any problems inside of the neck pickup cavity. Would that go through, or there is enough distance? Looks like there is enough distance for that. I don't like it, you know. I could screw that with my fingers. You see, it is, you know, no force applied for that. Really no force. That's scary. That's why I want to screw first and then put spring on. Else, if it is not far enough inside the wood, it will just pull it away, and I don't want that. Seems to be okay so far. Of course it's out of tune. Looks like it holds quite well, but I didn't like how it went when I screwed those screws inside. They somehow felt too soft when they go in. Yeah, and that's why I have decided to use actually both. So I will use those stronger screws and also would put toothpicks and glue them using carpenter glue. I don't want this thing to go off again. I'll remove the springs. Unscrew this side. Unscrew the other side. That is the toothpick. I don't know if I should put 2 or 1 is sufficient. I think let's put 2. Of course, if you do it in a professional workshop, probably they will use another glue, not just this no-name carpenter glue, but something more reliable as Tide Bond. But I don't have Tide Bond, and at the end of the day, chemical compositions of those glues, they are more or less the same for all types of the glues, so it makes no difference. I screw it in without the claw just to check how it goes. And it goes okay. Yeah, I think 2 is what I need. Not 1, but 2. I would like to put some more glue inside. To make sure it holds it well. And I think I can start already with the spring claw. I will do the same exercise with those holes I mentioned in my previous video, where I mentioned that, for example this one, you see, I can really spin that with my 2 fingers. So this hole doesn't hold the screws, so I will do the same with them. And hopefully that will fix the issue and it will go well. So I have shown how I did that one. With this screw I will repeat the same exercise. So the work is done. It went quite well. The angle still needs to be adjusted according to string tension. It actually more or less in tune, even without touching any tuners. As it holds the springs quite well, I think I will leave it. I will not unscrew things and I will not wait until the glue dries out. It works quite well. Also, I will fix all those holes. Please subscribe, thumbs up, thanks for watching.